I am so excited to take you guys on a behind-the-scenes tour here in San Francisco, my hometown, for the Extra Mile, because I got a chance to show you all these really amazing places that I'm so absolutely in love with, including B Patisserie. This is Belinda Leong, and not only is she a really good friend of mine, but she's also a world-class pastry chef. You guys are in for a treat. Come on. Belinda, hi. How are you? Oh. Good to see you. How you doing?
Good, good. Thanks for coming by.
So excited you're open.
Oh my God, I can't wait for you to taste some pastries.
This just looks spectacular over here.
So Queen is our thing.
That's your thing, the Queen Amande. That's what you're world renowned for. Can we hop in your pastry shop and watch you make one?
Yep.
I love it. I cannot wait, man. This is gorgeous.
So the Queen is from Brittany, France, and in Breton it means sugar cake. We describe it as like a caramelized croissant. That's like the best.
Who doesn't like that?
People always ask, why is your Queen so different? It's because I've never taken pastry classes. I've never learned viennoiserie. Everything is just by feel.
I think that intuitive feel, I think that's so amazing, right? That means you were born for this.
Here, this is the Queen dough. This has already been folded twice, okay? So, so now the third fold of Queen is the sugar going into the dough now.
Oh, I love it. Fantastic good. And you got this big massive sheeter. Are we gonna be shooting this out?
Yes.
Let's do it. This is gonna be fun.
Right now, I'm going back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm working the sugar into the dough.
Slowly, you're stretching the dough out with the sheeter itself, right?
Yeah.
To be able to watch an artisan like handcraft one of the world's greatest pastries, I think this is so exciting. This is so exciting to watch.
So now this is going to be sheeted to the size that I'm going to be cutting it up.
Right.
Okay.
How many pieces of Queen Amande are you going to get out of this one piece of dough?
So this one is probably about 30, 35. Okay, so once you roll the dough out, try to keep it as rectangle as possible. And then we have our cutter.
Yep. And then more sugar, right?
Yep.
And again, the sugar is like flour in this situation, right?
Yes.
So it keeps it from sticking, but it's also going to add that crunch. So this is like the way you're going to measure out every single cut so it's perfect, right?
Yes. See, so if you look very carefully, there's the layers.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Of the sugar.
That's great.
Can I tell you this off camera?
Yeah.
So the secret to our Queen Amande is our.
Now that we've done sort of like the technical behind the scenes, you know, can't show everybody on camera stuff. So then we're going to throw this into the oven and bake, right? Mm-hmm. So in the oven, 400 degrees, 25 minutes.
Yep. Here's just some of the pastries, okay? So, but these are all like my favorites.
Right.
Our specialty is the chocolate almond banana. Yeah? Oh.
I'm having a moment.
Isn't that good?
This is gravity defying. Once you get to this level of like technique, this is expert only stuff. This is for the gods of the pastry world.
You need food to live, but you don't need pastries. Pastry is always like a treat for people. That is always like my goal, to find a dessert or a sweet that people who don't like pastries, that I can achieve that.
This is like a religious experience here in San Francisco. So you got to come and do a couple of things, right? You got to go see the Golden Gate Bridge. You got to hop on a trolley car someplace, right? And you have to come to B Patisserie and just taste this glorious level of execution.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Okay, and now these are going to be coming out.
What we have here are two different versions, right? We have plain and we have the fruit filled.
Uh-huh.
Wow, oh my God. The level of euphoria, you know what I mean? This is just pure joy. What a treat. This is something she's never shown anybody before, right?
Nope.
Except for us right here and right now, and I'm so incredibly honored.
Thank you for coming by.
Wow. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Boom. So next up, we're headed to Nopa, which is not only one of my favorite restaurants here in San Francisco, it's also the name of this really cool neighborhood. Now, Nopa is in reference to north of the Panhandle in Golden Gate Park. We're also going to go see Lawrence Jostle, who's the partner and executive chef here at the restaurant. He's one of my favorite chefs here in San Francisco because the guy is a wizard of the wood-fired grill. I'm so excited about this. I'm hungry. Let's go. When I think about Nopa, it's always the benchmark of how good farm-to-table food can be in San Francisco. This is the definition of what hip, cool California food is all about, and you've been on the forefront of that seemingly forever.
Well, that's a really kind thing to say. I feel so lucky to be in the same space 15 years and still relevant, you know? We're still cooking for a lot of folks. We feed 3,000, 4,000 people a week out of this space.
It's amazing.
We're so spoiled here. And in my opinion, after traveling a large part of the world, I still think we have the best raw ingredients to play with here. So it's almost like we're spoiled for choice.
We are. All right, well, speaking of spoiled, spoil me today. What do we got?
Well, very simple dish today. We have a lot of wood and fire behind us. This is almond wood.
I love this. And this is, when I walk into Nopa, this is what I smell. This is what greets you when you walk in the door.
This is
California wood fire.
The feng shui of this restaurant.
Yeah.
What are we known for? This is the heart. We call her Peggy Sue. So Peggy Sue is on. That is the essence of the flavor at Nopa, is this wood smell. This is 2-day-old bread. So this is levain. And we bring it in and we make croutons, and this was our table bread. But also, if we let it go for a day or two, it's perfect for grilling.
Yep.
So I take this a little bit off, and then I'm gonna go nice, big, long slabs.
Oh, this smells really, really nice, right?
It's great bread. Lots of oil, and I like to press the oil into the bread, because on the grill, I want that to almost fry. So I've got a nice wood grill back here, and I'm just gonna let that go into a nice medium cool spot. And now we'll play with pork.
Look at that chop.
We call it the Nopa chop now. I brine this for about 8 hours. And so I'm just gonna whap this guy on. And a chop this thick, 18 ounces, is gonna take a little bit of time on the grill.
Okay.
And we're gonna get it all sides. So
I love that.
again, that's the sound I like. Now we have a little time. 15 minutes, I'm gonna make us a little vinaigrette. I start with a little bit of garlic. We're gonna rasp this into some oil and vinegar.
So you got one good clove of garlic grated, break it up.
Just for one portion.
Yep.
And perfectly measured amount of sherry vinegar.
Sure.
A little bit of salt. A good deal of that guy. So look what I'm doing. I've cut that in half, and I'm simply grating California olive oil. This is an Arbequina, and I'm just going straight in.
Yep.
And then finally, we're gonna pop in a little bit of basil. This is as simple as it gets, right?
Love that.
All right, so I think we're 1/4 of the way on our chop.
Yeah.
So why don't we saute some things? Nardello peppers. You kiss them with the grill a little bit.
Yeah.
Salt, pepper, olive oil, done. Put them on a low part of the grill, and they're just gonna hang out. End of the corn, I got the last of the corn. We'll season a little bit of that. Salt and olive oil.
And you're starting to kind of piece all these flavor profiles together, right? Like you're starting to tell a story.
Yeah.
You know? That's great.
We're talking
palate.
we're talking California.
Yeah.
A little bit of corn.
Yeah.
Why don't we use more basil in
And
there?
I like the fact you let the pan get nice and hot first, right? No shallot, no onion, no anything, just corn and salt. That's it, right?
Over.
Corn, salt, and olive oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get these little blistered peppers in there in a second and just let it sit.
Yeah. This is what California food is all about, right? Perfect corn, Jimmy Nardello peppers, basil, and olive oil. That smells so special. Let's make some food, man. Let's play something up.
So simple, simple, simple.
Yeah.
We're gonna take this pretty piece of bread, clove of garlic. I like this and that and that. Done.
That's it.
Same thing on the other side.
Yeah.
Simple portion. Put that on a plate. We're gonna take this vinaigrette.
Come on.
And what I want it to soak into the bread.
It's beautiful. Come on, look at that. I want to eat every bit of that.
There's too much food on this plate.
No, it's not. I would murder that whole thing, man.
It's not Nopa unless you put pepper on it.
Yeah. One of the greatest chefs here in California happens to be in San Francisco. Lawrence, you're amazing. You're a genius. That's absolutely gorgeous, man. It's so nice. That's a perfect bite of food. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
All right, Lawrence. Nopa here in San Francisco.
Come see us.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching the Extra Mile behind the scenes of the Great Food Truck Race here in San Francisco, California. So many amazing food ventures to come, and we'll see you guys next week.